What is up, everyone? PlutoCoffins is here for the 36th episode of the Bull Session podcast. We're almost coming up on 4 years of doing the podcast. I forgot what date it was exactly. It's like between I think it's the 23rd, maybe. March 23rd was the first. 2020 was the first day I released a podcast episode. But now we have 36 of these motherfuckers all lined up. 2 co-hosts, 2 former co-hosts. I don't know. More later. But it's St. Pat. Let's begin the podcast right. It's St. Patrick's Day. Let's open up a beer. We're gonna have a singular beer, cause even though I'm an alcoholic and I shouldn't drink, I'm gonna have a singular beer on St. Patrick's Day. Sorry. It's just what I've got to do. Well, that hits the spot. Got a lot of news, I guess. Maybe I should get into the news. Oh, ba-da-ba! First bit of news, I got this fucking strike on my channel from something I released on 9/11. On the day of 9/11, but it was just a bunch of memes, right? Fucking Merry 9/11, everyone. But it was just a bunch of fucking memes about 9/11 was my video. Which I'm just going to re-release it again in the future anyways. Because fucking, I mean, if I make something for my channel, it's going on my channel, right? I'm not going to not have it on my channel. So I just fucking keep them. Because if you keep them, like if you don't delete them, you can still watch them. Other people can't watch them, but you can still watch them. And if I can still watch them, that means I can still record it. And if I can still record it, that means I can still re-upload it. So fuck YouTube. I'm gonna re-upload that eventually once this bullshit goes away. Because of that fucking 9/11 shit, they sent this shit. They suspended my monetization. I was literally like 200 hours away from getting full monetization back on my channel, because I had it when I was a teenager, but then they took it away because I quit uploading. But they took away my right to even make monetization, and I was 200 hours away from fucking getting it. It's fucking bullshit. But it says we have suspended I can get it back. I just can't get any fucking bullshit strikes and shit. But knowing YouTube, I'm gonna get one. And then they're going to suspend it longer, and I'm never going to get fucking paid for my shit. So that's why you need to go into the description and send me money. Because I work hard on my YouTube channel, and I deserve fucking money. No, I'm just playing. Do what you want. I do this shit for fun. But it'd be nice to make money off of a hobby, so it's bullshit that they're doing this shit, you know? Like, I do this shit for fun, and then they're going to do this shit because I made It was just memes. It was literally memes. It was like still picture images, memes, made into a collage that I just posted on 9/11 because I thought it's fucking funny. Because it is fucking funny. 9/11's fucking funny. It was 25 fucking years ago. Get over yourself. Get the fuck over yourself. It was 25 fucking years. Like, we can make jokes about Pearl Harbor, but not 9/11? Really? All because people that fucking know people that died in Pearl Harbor are still alive today. I'm sure they don't fucking like it. But it's fucking, a joke's a fucking joke. Right? And I think, and that's what this country's supposed to be about, right? Free speech, right? Comedy's part of that. But no one wants to fucking uphold that shit anymore. It's fucking bullshit. Anyways. This shit. So I tried recording GTA 4 on Twitch, and then I was going to download the Twitch video and upload it to my channel, right? But my audio's all fucked up from I think it's my Xbox. It like pops in and out, the audio on my, whenever I'm streaming onto Twitch. So fucking, that's, like, you can't watch that. It's unwatchable, right? So if anyone knows a fix for that Twitch live streaming on an Xbox One thing, where the audio keeps popping in and out, especially the voice audio, but even the game audio does it too. You know a fix to that? Let me know so I can record GTA 4 Let's Play. And then this shit, fucking the audio doesn't sync up on the app. Like fucking, it'll be a fucking cutscene, and it doesn't fucking sync up on Like, the lips don't sync up, so it's like, that's kind of unwatchable in my opinion, because I recorded 2 episodes, 2 episode 1s. I had 2 of them. One was like 20 minutes long, one was 30 minutes long. And fucking, I'm not able to fucking upload them. I had to delete them, because it's like, it's unwatchable, because the audio is so fucked up. It's like a few seconds. Like, that's unwatchable. If it was like a millisecond, and you could kind of tell, but not really, I would have uploaded it. But I can't upload that shit. So that fucking pisses me off, because I want to do Let's Play Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories Part 1. I want to do that. Just like I want to do fucking Let's Play GTA 4, right? But I can't, because the fucking audio. So if any of you tech nerds out there know any solutions that I could try, fucking comment on my channel, please. Help old PlutoCoffins out. Oh, and also fucking, it's not on the show, which I'll probably have it in the next episode, but fucking Tom Segura. This has nothing to do with any of this, but Tom Segura watched a John Campbell video on his podcast. So that's interesting. So that means John Campbell's he's TikTok famous at this point. John Campbell's TikTok famous, but Insane Clown Posse was talking about him. And then he was on Tom Segura's podcast, because, ICP was on Tom Segura's podcast, but I just found that was interesting. And they think, because they watched that video where he's like, I'm incompetent to stand trial. And then it's like, they thought he was fucking, a child molester. But I have the full interview on my channel of what he really went to jail for, because I encouraged him to fucking call the cops. And then he did. Well, me and Caleb were like, it'd be hilarious if you prank call the cops. And then he, like, would not stop prank calling the cops. And then he got arrested for it. So that's a thing. And then you got this little motherfucker, Caleb. ItzKDHD. He's the one on the left, not the one on the right. So he's my co-host. We're beefing. We're having a little bit of beef. And I'll explain this, cheddar. Take a sip of my beer. Take a hit off my dab pen. So fucking, there's this fucking woman that started working where I work, right? Fucking, I ain't gonna say her name. We'll call her Meth Mouth, because that's what she fucking looks like. She's got meth mouth. But she's this mom to this girl who's me and Caleb's age, right? And you already know, old Luke, the dog. Well, this lady had a daughter, right? And fucking Caleb was texting this girl, trying to get in her pants, right? But she had a boyfriend. We live in Illinois. She had a boyfriend who lives in Tennessee, that like lives in Tennessee and comes down every few months or whatever. But my boy Caleb been texting this girl, right? Her name, I ain't even gonna say her name. We'll call her Meth Mal Jr. So he be texting Meth Mal Jr. And he be trying to get in her pants. They been hanging out like twice or whatever. They hung out like twice playing Fortnite and shit. Some gay ass shit. He doesn't even make a move. And fucking, right, so that whole thing's going on. He texting her. He texts her like every day, but he only hung out with her like twice. He never tried to make a move or nothing. But this whole meth mouth comes to my work and talks about her daughter. So I fucking find out that I have her daughter on Snapchat, right? After working with her for a few days. So I fucking start texting her daughter. And come to find out, I find out that it's the same girl that my co-host, ItzKDHD, was trying to get in the pants of. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I had been drinking that day, which is no excuse. But drinking makes me a little fucking horny. Because I'm a fucking drug addict. I used to smoke a lot of meth and do a lot of acid and a lot of that shit. And it was like a sex addiction mixed with a fucking drug and alcohol addiction, right? Because like I'm addicted to all that shit. I'm addicted to anything that makes you feel good from the neck up or pants below, I guess. But fucking, I'm texting her and I'm trying to get in her pants now. Come to find out, because I think she's a hoe, right? Because her mom's a fucking meth head, you know? So it's like, if her mom's a fucking meth head, this lady's gotta be a fucking hoe, right? Gotta be. Because, like, I've been around the block. I've done a lot of meth. I've done a lot of drugs. Usually meth heads are hoes. All I'm saying. Even if they're married, they're hoes. They'll fuck you, right? So I'm thinking this one's gonna fuck me, right? And she's not. So that's something. But fucking, she's like, oh, is that what Caleb wants too? To me? And I'm like, probably. You know, because I mean, realistically, yes, it is, because he's talked about it, right? He's talked about getting in your fucking pants. But like, she was under the impression they were just friends. So now I guess she ain't texting him. She definitely ain't texting me. But now the co-host of the Bull Session podcast is mad at me. Won't even text me back. Because this fucking girl he wanted to fuck, that he was never even gonna fuck, because she was not interested, because she's not a hoe, like he led me to believe. But it's like you were never gonna fuck her. She had a boyfriend and you were talking to her, so the fact that you're trying to get in her pants is a sin. So what the fuck is the issue with me trying to get into her pants? Because you're fucking talking to her? Bro, you're balding, motherfucker. You're balding. You're balding, motherfucker, and you're only like 20. You're like 19 or 20, right? You turn 20 soon. And you're a balding ass motherfucker. And you ain't dating that girl, right? And fucking, she has a fucking boyfriend. So, like, if you're trying to get into her pants and I'm trying to get into her pants, it's like, let the best man win, you know? So, fucking, I don't see what the big fucking deal is, motherfucker. You answer my fucking text, bitch. I know you're gonna see this video, you stupid ass motherfucker. Balding ass 19-year-old. Bald. Bald. I don't know, fucking Caleb. I think you're being a fucking baby. Being a baby. Little baby. So why don't I'm making my diss video against you. And you in the comments let me know. Is it fucked up I was texting that girl trying to fuck her? Right? Or is he being a fucking baby? You know, I get if the boyfriend was mad, but he ain't even her fucking boyfriend. He was just trying to do the same thing I was trying to do. Right? So fuck you, Caleb. It's KDHD. And fuck your rap album. I'm gonna make my own rap album. It's gonna be way better than yours. But that's what I'm saying. He might be the former co-host of the Bull Session podcast. Especially if you don't want to text my ass. Stupid ass motherfucker. Balding ass motherfucker. And this is why you get no bitches. That's your boyfriend beside you. Look at your boyfriend up there. Looking down on you like you sucking his dick. Go, 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 go. That's you. That's you. I don't know. I figured he'd be over it by now, but it was like a month ago. So that's why I'm fucking adding it. Because I wasn't even going to talk to you guys about it. Because I really don't like talking to you guys about personal shit. But it's been a fucking month. So at this point, it's a fucking news story. Fucking it's KDHD. It's fucking baby. Can't handle. You were never going to get it anyways. Motherfucker. Little bitch. I miss you. I miss you. I love you. It's KDHD. Please come back. Please come back. Alright, anyways. On to the next news story. This motherfucker who's in fucking prison right now. Hold up. Drink my beer. Hit my dab pen. That's why I like having a co-host. can talk while I'm fucking drinking and hitting my dab pen. But that's what the videos are for. Oh, fuck. Have another swig. I think this is the last news story of the picture camera roll thing. And then after this news story, we'll get into the videos. All right, this guy was a friend of mine, and he's a disgusting, disturbing man. And we might talk about him again in the future if KDHD ever decides to fucking man up and fucking not be a little bitch about that whole situation. But, fucking, this motherfucker right here is a pedophile. And what I heard he was doing was fucking his sister and recording it. That's what I heard. Because he had to have his 16-year-old sister live with him because their mom's a crackhead. And fucking, this guy apparently was fucking, this is rumors. These are the rumors. I've heard a lot of stuff about this guy. I heard from his own mouth that he fucking gang raped a fucking, well, he didn't say he gang raped him. He said it was consensual. But from his own mouth, he told me and Caleb that he fucking fucked a 16-year-old with a group of black guys, which is, I guess, is gang raped, because it's like, that would be, I mean, it might be consensual, but it's like, she's underage. Anyways, fucking, and apparently he recorded himself. Now, I never seen it. I never seen no videos. I never know anything about that. But fucking, apparently he fucked a 16-year-old with a bunch of black guys and was recording it. And then the other thing I heard he did was that he was fucking his 16-year-old sister, who's the same age, for letting her live with him. And that's what this motherfucker did. And he's in a PlutoCoffins video. He's in like one of my Vice City ones, I think. Either GTA 3 or Vice City or something. Maybe San Andreas. But he's in one of my GTA videos because fucking he was blowing up my phone. So we just had him on the phone. He's probably been in part of the podcast. He was going to be in a podcast. Actually, I don't think he is in a podcast. He was going to be in a podcast, but then this guy tried to fight us. Way back when, like, probably 8 months ago now. And, he was going to be in a podcast, but he never was. Because that guy tried to fight us, and then we were, like, called off the podcast for that night and recorded it the next day. But that was probably, like, 8 months ago, 7 months ago or something. And, so that. But yeah, this guy's a sick piece of shit. And I didn't realize the extent of the things he was doing. He had, like, 20 fucking counts of child pornography. And fucking, he went to prison for 25 years. We'll read the news story. This guy's a sick motherfucker. Mattoon man gets 25 years after pleading guilty to child pornography charges. Piece of shit. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And the fact that we were friends with him. We do Orbeez. He's in Caleb's videos too. KDHD's videos. We would have Orbeez battles together. That's how we knew him. Because we have these Orbeez guns. And we fucking go around in our cars. And we like do drive-bys on each other. And fucking it got creepy. That's what I'm saying. We'll have to cover him again if Caleb ever comes around. Because fucking he knows a lot about Daquan too. Because he lived in Mattoon with and I live in Charleston, which is a town over. So he knows more about Daquan. Like, they hung out more than I did with them. But we'd have, like, Orbeez battles and shit. With these Orbeez guns. These little splat guns. We'd do drive-bys on each other. He would pull up almost... It got creepy. Like, he would pull up every fucking night. Like, trying to have an Orbeez battle with us. And it got annoying. It's like, dude, we just want to chill. We just want to make a video. Quit pulling up on us. He had, like, this green laser he'd be shining into people's windows and at people's houses and shit. Weird motherfucker. He'd always fucking... One time he followed me all the way to Charleston to try and find out where I lived. But, like, I knew it was him behind me, so I fucking did not show him where I lived. Because why the fuck would I want you to know where I lived, you creepy bastard? Especially if you're following me. Like, what the fuck? That's weird. We got creeped out by him, so we eventually quit hanging out with him, which was for the better. Because at the original time, we were like, me and Caleb were laughing about it. We're like, he got canceled. Because he was going around to the fast food, he was DoorDash because he got fired from every job he ever had. So he's doing DoorDash. He got fired for something sexual too. That's what's fucked up. But fucking, he was doing DoorDash, and he'd go around to every fast food place and like be extremely sexual to the teenage girls in there. And fucking, he got banned from the Mattoon Taco Bell. And fucking, he was hitting on one of my friend's girlfriends that worked at the Taco Bell. This one's overage though. She's an adult. But he was also hitting on the fucking teenage girls that work there. And fucking anyways, he like went over there and followed her home or something, my friend's girlfriend. And then him and my friend like got into it. They were like arguing outside, and the cops got called or whatever. And they couldn't do anything about it because they didn't actually physically fight. But his name's Kevin. He told me that the cops said that they've been watching Daquan for a while. Well, apparently they fucking were. Because a Mattoon man was sentenced to 25 years in prison after pleading guilty to child pornography charges. Illinois State Police Division of Criminal Investigation Zone 5 announced the guilty plea and sentencing of the 23-year-old Daquan Slaughter for 4 counts of possession, production, and dissemination of child pornography, Class X felonies. Which he took a plea deal, so they probably were saying you're going to prison for life or you can go to prison for 25 years. He's like, let's do the 25 years. On December 19th, 2023, a search warrant was executed at an address in Mattoon, pursuant to an investigation by ISP and the Illinois Attorney General's Office Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force. Slaughter was taken into custody for possession of child pornography. On February 5th, 2024, Slaughter pled guilty to 4 Class X felony charges involving both possession and dissemination of child pornography and was sentenced to 25 years in the Illinois Department of Corrections. And that is where he will remain for the next 25 years. Damn, you fucked your life up, bro. You fucked your life up. But we all thought he was creepy. And we thought he was canceled when he got banned from Taco Bell. But no. He got canceled so hard he went to fucking prison. It's crazy. I know this motherfucker. Talk about someone else I know in another podcast. Someone I know who was murdered. 2 people I know who were murdered. Well, one killed themselves. And one murdered. It's a guy I know who murdered his wife and then killed himself. I'll talk about him some other time. After tripping on mushrooms. But I just think it's crazy that I knew that guy. And he sort of was featured on the channel. Like in one of my GTA videos for sure. Definitely is on KDHD's channel. Pretty sure. But yeah, we won't be seeing him ever again. My chance to get the interview with him has done passed. Because he's in fucking prison. Which I don't want an interview with him anymore. Because he was funny. That's why we hung out with him. He was funny. At first. And then he got creepy. And then he got real creepy. And then he got canceled. And then he went to prison. So that's that guy. Now let's get into the videos. Oh no. Now you get to see all my videos I've been working on. Oh wow. Where am I going to start? I wanted to start with this one.
We're so excited to be hosting our 9th annual Wedding Band Weekend.
I hate ads. Fuck ads.
These people said goodbye to beloved.
Alright, I wanted to start with this one for a reason. I had a death in the family. 2 deaths in the family, really, because one of them I care less about because it's a fucking gerbil. But I had a gerbil, and it's dead. His name was Huel. Or her, it was actually a girl, but he had a boy's name, so I always call him him. But Huel died in December, like mid-December 2023. And then my childhood dog, one of them, my first childhood dog, Chewy, died in 2015 when I was 15. He was 15 as well. That one was hard. And then this one was also hard. Her name was Jelly Beans. We got her shortly after Chewy died in 2015. I believe we got her in December of 2015. She was born in May of 2015. And she died of lymphoma on February 28th, 2024. And it's been like 2 weeks now, almost 3 weeks. And it's hard. So I wanted to play this about, some of it's kind of stupid, but like the dog stories get me. But I wanted to play this inside edition of Saying Goodbye to Beloved Animals. The first one I think stupid because it's a fucking mountain lion that was like tracked by the fucking government, so it's like, who really gives a shit? But the other one's is kind of sad.
These people said goodbye to beloved animals.
I didn't think I'd cry this early, but that video...
See what I'm saying? She's crying and it's a mountain lion that's like the government's mountain lion.
In 2023, thousands came together for a celebration of life to honor and mourn P22, a famous mountain lion that
It doesn't even have a real fucking name. Its name is P22.
called Southern California home.
I am just so grateful that we got to live at the same time on this planet with that remarkable animal.
She's like a crazy fucking mountain lion lady. Because like, it's like, you don't even, it would eat you.
My name is Beth Pratt. I work for the National Wildlife Federation. And like all of you, loved P22.
Attendees discussed their connection to the cat and shared stories. The Office actor Rainn Wilson also performed a song about P22.
I wrote a little song for this occasion. It's hard.
Who cares what Dwight Schrute did? And also his song sucks. Like, listen to it. It's terrible. I mean, it's not even funny. It's like, he obviously just appeared there to like help extend his fame a little bit, since The Office has been off the air for like a decade. Over a decade. The Office has been off the air since I was in like 6th grade. And I am at 24. I'm almost 24. I turned 24 in June. But I'm a 23-year-old. I don't want to make myself older than I am. I'm a 23-year-old man. So like, and it's been off the air since I was in 6th grade. So like, that's why he's performing this song. It's not even catchy and not funny. Toilet humor.
Warren Dixon and that incredible jam, but I'm gonna do my best. All right, and I want you to sing along with me. P22, P22. You left behind a lot of friends and cougar poo.
Whoa, he said poo, ha ha ha.
P22, oh P22. All of Los Angeles is gonna miss you. Try it again.
Yeah, but the rest of America ain't.
P22, P22. You left behind a lot of friends and cougar poo.
Yep.
P22 was nicknamed Hollywood Cat, the king of Griffith Park, and the Brad Pitt of mountain lions. In December of 2023, he was compassionately euthanized after veterinarians determined he had chronic health problems and severe injuries.
I've lost a lot of animals in my life, but I didn't have to grieve them publicly. And it's been this outpouring of support from around the world that I think has helped all of us get through this.
While alive, the apex predator was monitored through a fitted collar by the National Park Service.
And thank you for being here to both grieve together, but also celebrate the life of this incredible cat.
P22 was 12 years old.
About the lifespan of a dog. Then they got the whole ass Scottish Like fucking the end of Star Trek with the fucking bagpipes and shit for this dog. I believe it's a dog. Let's watch it.
In 2021, a dog named Luca was buried with
2021. Sad.
full military honors. During her ceremony, her longtime handler, retired Marine Master Sergeant Chris Willingham, carried Luca's ashes. The 14-year-old German Shepherd served over 400 combat missions in Iraq and Afghanistan. On her last patrol in Afghanistan, an explosive device went off and her leg had to be amputated. Luca was sent to rehab, and a reunion with her handler showed their unbreakable bond.
He came
Fucking beautiful.
running up to me and jumped on me and started licking my face, and like that's when you know you're in Luca's good graces.
After Luca died, people came to pay their respects, and fellow dogs of war walked in formation to honor their comrade. In 2017, a military dog was honored as he took his last breaths. Badza, an 11-year-old German Shepherd, had a degenerative illness affecting his spinal cord. His handler, Carl Smith, made the difficult decision to put him down. Smith and Badza first started working together while deployed to Kyrgyzstan in 2012. When it was time for the dog to retire, Smith adopted him.
I always think it's like, if you're gonna have a fucking, like, if you're gonna be in the military and you're gonna be a fucking canine guy or whatever, or like a police guy, and you're a canine dude, that dog's yours. Like, you need to accept the fact that that dog is yours and it will always be yours. Because that's just how dogs are. They're pack animals, and they need a constant, stable person in their life. So if you want to take that as a job, it's more than just a fucking job. It's all, like, that's a creature. That's a creature that deserves love and respect from you.
After Smith took him to the vet, he had one final moment with his best friend before he slipped away. Afterward, his boss found an American flag to drape over the dog's body. Also in 2017, after her rescue dog Brian died, Lee DeBella from Connecticut wrote an obituary.
Having him for nearly 11 years and all the turmoil that I've been through with this.
And that's the thing. You know, like, these dogs and these animals, especially dogs and cats, you know, they're there for you. When no one else is, they're there for you. And they don't complain. And they don't say anything. And they're just there, and they love you. No matter what. And they're the most loyal creatures anyone could ever ask for. And they're there through the good, and they're there through the bad. And that's why, you know, they're there for the turmoil. And that's why I fucking get so emotional and upset about animals. Because I really love animals.
This dog, he just meant a lot to me and to my friends and to my family.
The tribute shared some of the things that made Brian special.
Just wanted a couple people to read, you know, how special he was to me, and now I'm getting contact from people all over the, you know, all over the country, and it's very cathartic.
She said even her other dog missed Brian.
She's constantly looking. We saw a dog that looked similar to Brian, and the tail just started wagging, and as soon as she realized it's not him, she could care less, and it's depressing.
The obituary ended with her urging people to give their dogs extra hugs, belly rubs, and treats.
I just wanted something for my mother and I to be able to see tangible, and now it's brought on this whole other level of he's going to live forever via the internet, and it's amazing to me. It really is.
Yeah, that's also why I've been recording data a lot since Jelly Beans died, because, you know, that's one way that Data, my dog, will be able to live forever, is because I've recorded these videos. And that's also kind of why I make the videos myself, because it's like, I'm not going to be around forever. But hopefully YouTube, it probably won't. But these videos, I'm going to save them or whatever. These videos are going to be around for a long time. It's part of the reason why I do them. But, that's one way you can make some immortals, put it on the internet, you know. And there's video of Jelly Beans. Video of Jelly Beans and Data saying goodbye to each other. Very emotional shit.
I thought I'd get further.
In February of 2024, Jon Stewart announced the death of his 14-year-old pit bull, Dipper.
Dipper passed away yesterday. He was ready. He was tired. But I wasn't.
Dipper became a regular fixture during stories.
That's how I feel about jelly beans. You know, my parents wanted to put her down in December. They weren't completely sure about it, but I was fucking screaming and yelling and like completely being an asshole, right? And I'm like, you're not fucking putting that dog down. Who the fuck are you? Like, if Meemaw got cancer, you don't fucking put down Meemaw, which that's my grandma. So if like grandma gets cancer, you don't put down grandma. Fucking, and they didn't end up doing it in December. Which she didn't need it in December. But then in mid-February, a giant mass grew on her neck from the lymphoma. And she was struggling breathing. And it's like the mass kept getting bigger. The vet couldn't drain it because it's right next to all these fucking important fucking arteries in her neck. And so she could drain it a little bit, not completely. It's like she's struggling to breathe. It's time. She's had the cancer for 2.5 years. You know, you don't want her to suffocate. You don't want her to struggle to breathe and only be able to move a little bit, then have to fucking lie down. And she has to lie down in this spot to make sure that she's like completely comfortable, because she's not comfortable because there's a huge fucking growth on her neck. And it was just like, she's time. But I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready in December, and I wasn't ready in February. And I'm not ready right now. But she's gone. And it was time. But that's the thing, you don't want to, if you're going to go that route, you don't want to do it too late. It's better a little bit early than a little bit late. You know what I mean?
For its first stint at The Daily Show, where the precious pooch met famous faces like Nobel Peace Prize winner Malala.
Oh, dear.
He did what the Taliban could not do, which is put a scare into Malala Yousafzai. In a world of good boys, he was the best.
In March of 2024, New Yorkers gathered to say goodbye to a beloved bird.
Who gives a shit about a bird?
Flacco became famous when an alleged vandal freed him from his enclosure at the Central Park Zoo, but he didn't stray too far from familiar territory, as WCBS reports.
I saw him many times. It was always a magical moment. You would see him kind of going from window to window, looking in at people's apartments. And I think that was one of the sort of charming, weird things that he would do.
Flacco wasn't expected to survive for long on his own in the wild, but every new sighting of him gave people hope.
He meant freedom. He meant resilience.
He made it, he did what he had to do to survive, and he thrived. He was a real New Yorker.
Flacco was found dead on the Upper West Side, and it's believed he flew into a building's window. His supporters say he will be missed.
Thank God that Flacco came to our lives.
What the fuck? This lady's crazy.
He has made a lot of changes.
For Inside Edition Digital, I'm Andreas.
Alright, next video.
All-American Jordan in Old Bridge is the largest
Horse,
Jordan
an
tow truck
ad.
dealership in the country. We feature the
Everyone loves
largest
ads.
What do you think is going to happen?
This one's, oh fuck. Oh shit, sorry about that, everyone. Fucking, I spilt my beer a little bit, and I had to clean that up, because I fucking record this shit in my truck. God damn it. But now, it's like, how am I gonna play this? Oh, there we go. But this one's kind of fucked up, because this guy's a murderer. But he did it at a young age. Freckle-faced killer Eric Smith freed after 28 years behind bars. 48 hours.
What do you think is going to happen?
But, all the comments on this is like, why was he freed? Why was he freed? Why was he freed? I think I'm gonna let the video play, and then I'll give you my opinion about it, but you can kind of guess from what I was just saying what my opinion is.
Find the defendant guilty of murder in the second degree?
Yes.
Is that you?
Look how young he looks. Look how young he looks.
Unanimous.
Yes.
Eric Smith was only 14 years old when he was given a sentence.
With a 14-year-old brain, with 14-year-old problems, having 14-year-old bullies bully him all the time.
9 years to life in prison. Smith had been convicted of murdering 4-year-old Derek Roby,
which is fucked up. And trust me, I feel for the mother. That's fucked up. What he did is absolutely horrific and fucked up. But he's fucking 14 years old and has an underdeveloped brain. Should he really have to spend the rest of his life in prison for something he did when he was 14? Did 2 lives have to be ruined forever? I get he's got to go to prison. I understand. At least that, or a mental hospital for a very long time. But for the rest of your life, the only thing you've ever been, the only thing you'll ever get, your life, he's got to spend the rest of it in prison because of something he did when he was 14, which was horrible. He ruined that mother's life and he killed that child. That's horrible, horrific. It's just, I don't think that we should hold children to the same standard as adults.
But before his arrest, many residents in Savona, New York, thought it might have been the work of an evil adult.
Late in the afternoon.
Because who would think that a child would do that, which is exactly why I don't think we should hold children to the standard of adults. Obviously, this kid had something fucked up in his life happen, or his mind is severely fucked. Something's wrong with this kid for him to want to kill someone at such a young age.
The body of Derek Roby was found.
Or maybe the fact that humans are just naturally prone to violence. I don't know. One or the other.
It was just a brutal, brutal killing.
When police found Derek, they discovered that he had been lured into a wooded area not far from his home, strangled and beaten with rocks.
When this terrible thing was done, I think everybody, including myself, thought it was an adult.
Because who would think that a fucking kid would do such a thing? Who would think that a 14-year-old would do such a thing? No one. Because kids don't typically kill people. Which is why fucking kids should not be held liable. Well, they should be held liable, don't get me wrong. But they shouldn't be held to the same standard as an adult. Who, if an adult killed a 4-year-old, I'd say lock them up for life. But a 14-year-old, I think 28 years is decent. I think that's fair. That's fair for something you did at such a young age. 28 years is more than fair. Especially if he's really changed his, like, what's he gonna go do? Kill someone else? I mean, if he does, like, holy shit, am I wrong? But you gotta take a leap of faith in some people, You gotta have hope that there's rehabilitation out there for people, which I don't think the American prison system does. But, you gotta have that hope. Talking about faith, and I'm an atheist. I don't know. I don't have faith in God, but I have faith in people.
And how could anybody do such a terrible, terrible thing?
But Smith had walked into the police command center 4 days after the murder, offering to help police solve the crime. Smith said that he had seen Derek that day with a white t-shirt on, holding a lunch bag. Investigators felt like Smith knew something, but didn't realize the killer was sitting right in front of them.
Because who would think a 14-year-old would do such a thing?
Then 2 days after Derek Roby's funeral, Smith confessed.
Grandpa! Grandpa!
Yeah, I did. I was there. I was there when my grandson confessed. And it was terrible.
Investigators and community members tried to understand why a 13-year-old boy would do such.
I guess he was 13 when he did it. Maybe he was 14 whenever he was sentenced.
They learned that Smith had a history of being picked on as a young child. His bright red hair and freckles made him a target for.
I know, look at him. I'd make fun of him too when I was that age.
I don't know why he did it.
I asked him why he did it. His words almost verbatim were, I don't know. I just saw this kid, this blonde kid, and I wanted to hurt him.
After he was convicted and sentenced, Smith was sent to Brookwood Juvenile Detention Center.
Good. He should have been sent to the juvenile detention center. That's where he belongs. Or that, or a mental. Honestly, he probably belongs in a mental health facility because there's obviously something mentally wrong with this kid. And like the whole judicial system should be revamped and redone, and like torn apart and completely redone because it's all a money-making thing and has nothing to do with rehabilitation. And the fact that young people will be sent to prison for life, and people think that it's a good thing in the modern American prison system, is a crime in of itself. So there's that as well.
When Eric Smith was sentenced, was there a sense, now we can get on with our lives?
No.
Here, the 9 years to life. And I think back then, everybody was focusing on the life side of it.
For Derek Roby's parents, Smith's prison sentence did not give them the closure they had expected. They were forced to deal with the harsh reality that their son's killer would be eligible for parole beginning.
He was a 14-year-old boy. Oh my god, that 14-year-old boy is going to be eligible for parole. Like, he's 14. He's a child himself.
In 2002.
Decide that, well, now he's done his time and we're going to let him go. That scares the hell out of me.
In 2002, Smith's parole was denied, but every 2 years, Smith appeared in front of the parole board, hoping to prove that he had changed and was no longer a danger to society. The frequent hearings took a toll on Derek's parents, who were forced to relive the horrors of their son's killing.
Must have felt like a weight hanging right over your head.
Yes. There's all of these really happy times that are supposed to happen throughout your life, but there's always that.
In 2009, as Smith approached his 30s, he said he had changed in an interview with WENY-TV.
Say to him is, I'm not the same person. There's not a day that goes by in some way, shape, or form.
Because he's literally not the same person. Because I'm not the same person I was 5 years ago when I was 18. So clearly he's not the same person he was when he was fucking 14, 28 years fucking later. Clearly he's not the same person. Clearly. And then he spent the last few, 10 years of his childhood. Because, let's be for real, I'm 23, I'm still a fucking kid. Low-key, I might be an adult, but I'm, childish. I'm childish as fuck. I'm immature. And, I think I'll be a child for the next fucking 5 years. Maybe the next 10 years. I don't know. But clearly this guy had to grow up fucking pretty quick going to prison. And maybe, what are they going to teach him in prison? They're going to teach him how to kill better, right? It's not like he got convicted of some sort of, stealing or something where they can teach you how to be better or whatever. Unless he's, his whole goal is to become a serial killer or something, which I doubt. I highly doubt that. I think he probably feels very bad for what the fuck he did. Because he was fucking 14 and made an impulsive decision with an impulsive brain.
I'm forced to remember what I did. I'm automatically thinking I killed Derek and the pain that I caused Dale and Doreen Roby.
In 2010, the parole board turned him down again, but as the years went by, clinical forensic psychologist Joni Johnston says he seemed to be changing.
Passion from him for other people. So I'm seeing a little bit of hope from him.
Years passed, and the parole board didn't budge, until October 2021, when his parole was granted. But Smith could not be released just yet. He still needed to find approved housing.
Eric Smith, who gained national attention almost 3 decades ago for killing a 4-year-old, has been set free.
On February 1st, 2022, after spending 28 years behind bars, Eric Smith walked out of prison.
Why?
Good. Give him a chance. Give people a chance. I think it's a good thing. Give him a chance.
After so many years, they decided to give him a chance. And that's fine, for him and his family.
Smith has moved to Queens, New York, and says he has plans for his future.
I want to, get married, raise a family, hold down, a job, pursue the American dream.
Smith says he wants to counsel kids who have been bullied, just like he was.
The question is, will Eric Smith be a success story or somebody that we're pointing to and saying, the system blew it with that one?
That's exactly right. I keep going back to my hope. Time will tell.
That's what I have. I have fucking hope. Oh shit. John Campbell.
Acknowledge me, your tribal. This is your tribal chief talking. Acknowledge me.
I acknowledge you, tribal chief. You are acknowledged.
Yeah, new Project Pat. Project Pat. It's going down. Good googly moogly, that thing is juicy. Good googly moogly, that thing is juicy. Good.
I love this man. I don't know who this man is, but I absolutely love this man. This man is a treasure. We must save this man. We must support this man.
It's Punxsutawney Phil!
Oh yeah, Groundhog Day was recently. This shit's the dumbest. I saved this video because this shit's the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. Watch this shit. Groundhog predicts early spring.
It's Punxsutawney Phil!
Punxsutawney Phil. Look at that motherfucker. They're staring at. They're like, oh, Groundhog, what did it say? Like, what the fuck? Look at this shit.
Okay, we have a decision.
He said, okay, we have a decision. I didn't see shit. Let's watch that again.
Okay, we have a decision.
One more time.
Okay, we have a decision.
But
what fucking decision?
This weather did not provide is a shadow or reason to hide. Glad tidings on this Groundhog Day. An early spring is on the way.
Holy shit. Holy shit, an early spring is on the way. That is the dumbest, goofiest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. I love it. I love this tradition. We must keep doing it every year.
Better watch.
Alright, this is too much. I don't know why I saved this one, but I have a bunch of these shorts I need to get rid of, so let's watch them till I get bored. Oh no. Don't have my play button.
Better watch out. You better not die. You better not crash. I'm telling you why. 'Cause you told your wife you're at work.
Oh yeah, that's what my buddy needs to do. That's why I saved that shit. 'Cause my fucking buddy Austin fucked up and got a girl pregnant. So fucking like, I'm always like, dude, we need to like fucking call off of work and then just hang out from like 5 in the morning until like 2:30 whenever we're supposed to be at work, and like just go to the bar and get real fucked up. But fucking he's a pussy about it. So I'm like, you just need to pretend that you're at work. And also, mountain biking's cool.
So she said to me,
what's this? Mind-blowing negotiation hack at a hospital? I don't know why I saved this one either.
sir, you owe us $500. And I said, I don't pay full price for anything. She said, sir, this is a hospital. We don't negotiate our prices. So I said, yeah, this is a hospital, a place where people come to get fixed. Remind me, what exactly did you fix? She hesitated. Your wife. You owe us for what? Spit it out, Toots. She said, the abortion. You owe us for the abortion. So let me get this straight. You want me to pay you for killing my only son?
What the fuck? I really don't know why the fuck I saved this, but okay.
She froze. The whole ward went quiet. And that's when I knew I had them.
You didn't have shit.
I reached into my back pocket, pulled out a $100 bill, placed it on the table, grabbed my wife by the neck, and walked out of there.
Things that didn't happen. Let me take things that didn't happen for 500. That's what I gotta say about that. I really don't know why I saved that one.
So today is a happy day.
Nice.
Because I finally got my firearms back from the police after my ex filed a restraining order.
Hell yeah. Now you can go kill your wife. Look at all them fucking guns. This guy's awesome. They were probably like, them police were probably like pissed with all that fucking paperwork they had to do. Like, for real, look at this shit. Look at all these fucking guns. Look at this shit.
Happy day.
I mean, you just saw, but look at this
my
shit.
Firearms back from the police after my ex filed a restraining order. And that's what they all look like.
My girl left me walking.
No tacos for her.
But she don't know I'm from the street.
But wait, I gotta watch this guy watching this video, but I really want to watch the top video. Okay.
I haven't found a little taco stand.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying my time alone walking in the streets.
Bro, those
Right.
are fire. This guy, tacos.
Yeah,
he's
they
done
do
a
look
lot
pretty
of this. Guy
good.
knows his
New
stuff.
co-host. He'll be my co-host for this video. This guy's my co-host on the bottom here.
Look, she decided to come back for me.
Of course.
Look at her.
Of course.
Well, her bitch ass.
Of course she did. You better
Of
not
course
share
she
no
did.
tacos with her, bro. You better
You
not.
better not share the tacos with her. Yeah. My man. Holy shit.
Bro, who the hell's driving
Holy
that truck?
shit.
Look in your mirror. There's a car underneath
Hey,
the
that
trailer.
person's alive. Look. That person's
Underneath
alive.
your trailer.
What the fuck? That person's lucky to be the fucking alive. Holy shit.
These Moroccan teenagers.
That person is so fucking lucky to be alive. Fast and Furious in reality. This is like Shorts the episode now. Shorts the episode.
Carried out a crazy adventure by stealing fruits from a truck that was going extremely
This is like
fast
that.
on
This is like that GTA 5 mission.
the highway. The challenge began when the car driver asked his friend to bring him oranges from the truck, and he agreed to carry out the request. The guy got out of the glass roof of the car and got down to the front of it, while the driver continued to drive at a speed of up to 100 kilometers per hour and documented the scene with his phone camera. So the guy jumped into the truck in a very horrific scene. The adventurer continued the process of stealing oranges from the truck, but on his way back inside the car, he got stuck in the truck, and after several attempts, he jumped to the front of the car and entered through the glass roof, ecstatic about the achievement he had achieved.
Yeah, that's that GTA 5 mission. Oh. I wonder why I saved this video, guys. I really wonder why I saved this video. Who knows?
When Meek's mother.
The world will never know why I saved that last video. Switched at birth. Hashtag Mother's Day. Hashtag Maury.
Laverne first laid eyes on Meek, she claimed the hospital switched her baby at birth.
Oh shit, bro. That's like a lawsuit. I would really look into that way sooner. Because you could have made a lot of money. I mean, you could still probably make a lot of money from that. But fucking like, low key, like, why would you raise the child up till she's like 25, 26 and like already pay for everything and then want to look into it? Wouldn't you want to look into it at the beginning so you can get paid a lot of money and then raise the right kid so you don't have to go on a fucking TV show and fucking make up stupid bullshit?
Meek was not her daughter. This is no joke. For 36 years, Laverne has treated Meek like an unwanted stranger
I guess she's 36 years old, which is like way worse.
in their own family. It is a rare case. We have given Meek and Laverne a maternity test to see
Yeah, because why are you giving a maternity test?
if, in fact, Meek was switched at birth.
First of all, hi, Maury, I love you.
Thank you, sir.
I'm gonna get that out the way. But I need everybody to understand that she is going crazy. I am her daughter. I've been her daughter for 36 years, and I'm gonna continue being her daughter, and she needs to realize.
In the case of 36-year-old Meek, Laverne, you are the mother.
And then now they're like they went from, look, she went from, you're not even my real daughter.
In fact, Meek was switched at birth.
First of all, hi, Maury, I love you.
Thank you, sir.
I'm gonna get that out the way. But I need everybody to understand that she is going crazy. I am her daughter.
She's definitely going crazy.
I've been her daughter.
She's like, nope, you're not my daughter. Nope. Nope.
And I'm gonna continue being her daughter, and she needs to realize.
In the case of 36-year-old Meek, Laverne, you are the mother.
And now she's all happy. She's like, oh, I knew it all along, honey. I knew it all along, honey, that you're my daughter. Everyone knew that you was my daughter, honey. Oh, honey, I knew you was my daughter. I'm so happy. This is the greatest day of my life. It's like, what the fuck is going on here? Same. Honestly, I know exactly how this guy feels. Oh, fuck yeah, I do. My fucking mom has these stupid fucking hanging plants outside her house. She needs to get the fuck rid of them. Hanging plants are fucking retarded. Because they do bullshit like that. Exactly. Exactly.
Oh, man.
Extreme winds cause semi-truck to tip over. Semi-truck crash.
Oh, boy. Oh, he's right off the ground. Oh, boy. Come on, man. Oh, my gosh. Oh, boy. Oh, man. Oh.
I've actually never seen wind do that to a semi-truck.
Oh, not good.
I thought that's how, like, most semi-trucks, like, tip over was because of wind. Right? Like, wind on an open highway, wouldn't that cause... I figure that causes a lot of them to fucking tip over, because highways are windy as fuck. I've driven my Jeep on a fucking highway. My Jeep's a box Jeep, and it fucking sucks, right? Especially going 70. Fuck that.
Oh, boy. Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah.
Hope the driver was okay.
One time a fucking semi-truck tipped over in front of my grandparents' house. There's oil all over their yard. They got a new driveway out of it, though, so that was cool. Low-key, I'm getting bored with this shit, so I'm gonna fucking end the podcast here. This has been PlutoCoffins with the 36th episode of the Bull Session podcast. See you guys in the next one.